Hey everyone, I have some very exciting news today. It's really hot out, but it's hotter in my house than it is outside, or it feels that way at least. At least there's a breeze, and the cicadas are going crazy right now. But anyways, the exciting news is I got a new cello! Yes, I upgraded my cello. I went to Robert & Son's Violin shop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is where I purchased my first cello, and they have a 100% trade-in policy. So it's basically, I could treat it like a lifetime layaway in which I keep upgrading and progressively getting better and better cellos, which is really exciting. They have cellos that range from $3,000 to $250,000. So yeah, that's why I said lifetime, and not that I will ever need to play on a $250,000 cello, but anyways. They have, I think, the largest inventory in the United States, and they're extremely helpful. And so I gave Aaron, the cello representative there, my budget basically, and then he took me into the recital hall and brought me cellos. And at first, honestly, when I played through, there was like 6 of them. When I played through them all, I was a little underwhelmed. I thought I would feel a bigger difference, but that didn't happen until I went and played my cello, and that is when I noticed the biggest difference, when I went back to my original cello. If you are upgrading, definitely take your cello with you, because it provides a really excellent foundation, like a jumping off point, something that gives you perspective. I kept playing through the cellos, and then I would go back to my cello and, just kept alternating, rotating, and there was 2 that I really gravitated towards. In the end, they actually were the same exact model. Same producer, same model. Obviously I liked the way they sounded. One of them sounded better, but the strings were really high. So he actually took the bridge down while I was there, and then I got to play it again, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. He also played all of them, including my original cello, for me. So he sat on stage and I sat in the audience and got to hear the differences, which is really nice because it sounds very different when you're listening to the cello rather than it being right under your ear. So, without further ado, let's see the new cello. My dogs are so hot. Well, this is Fig and this is my roommate's dog, and they're just panting like crazy because it's very hot. So anyways, here is my new beautiful baby. She is brand new, a workshop cello made partially in China and partially in New Mexico by the luthier there at the shop. And so the luthier at the shop, I guess, did all the finishing touches, set the neck, did the varnishing, things like that. So one of the things about a new cello, she does feel a little, I don't know, like a young horse that hasn't been tamed or something. I don't know how else to explain it. She's a little persnickety, but I think with time she will mellow out very nicely. But isn't she beautiful? Look at that gorgeous color. And it's kind of exciting growing into a cello because I will get to see how it shapes and forms and becomes my own. Here is a look at the back. And while I was there, Aaron, since he was playing with my bow, all the different cellos for me, he noticed that my bow hairs were really stretched out and it was time for a rehair. So again, at the shop, he just took my bow away and had them rehair it while I was there trying out different cellos, and he gave me a bow to use in the meantime, and it only took like maybe 30-40 minutes to get my bow rehaired. It was definitely long overdue. I couldn't tighten it very much anymore because the hairs had stretched out so much. It's so resonant. Honestly, I feel a little embarrassed to be playing it because I feel a little bit unworthy of it right now, but this will be a great cello to grow into. I'm super excited, and I think I will have this one for much longer than my first one. So a couple of big differences, much more resonant, a greater variety of dynamics, and many more layers in the tone. So I can play really softly and really loudly with a lot less effort than my other cello. I feel like I had to really fight the other cello to get soft and loud dynamics. There was a certain level that it liked to play at, and anything beyond that was, I had to really work it. And this one, it seems a lot easier to get those different dynamics. And also the notes seem a lot more round and layered. It's hard to explain. I guess I would, if I were to human singers, let's use that as a metaphor. My old cello was a human singer with a beautiful voice, but the voice came from the head. The sound came very much from the head, whereas this one, the sound comes from the diaphragm, comes from the belly. So it's just a fuller, richer tone. I'm really excited to grow into this cello. I think it's going to take me a very long way. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll have another video up for you soon. I just started working on Tarantella, which is going to be a really good challenge because it's super fast. The one by William Henry Squire. So anyways, happy practicing, and I'll talk to you later.